Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Chat, the podcast, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Sophia.
Hi, Sophia. Hello, everyone. It is so good to be here today with all of you. I am very happy to talk with you again, Sophia.
I am happy too, Jason. How are you doing today? You look very cheerful today.
Yes, I have my tea here. I feel good today. The weather is nice and I am in a good mood. But, Sophia, I must tell you something interesting that happened to me yesterday.
Oh, what happened yesterday?
Well, I was at a coffee shop with some friends. We were just talking and relaxing, and one of my friends asked me about my girlfriend. He said, "So, Jason, tell us about your girlfriend." And I realized, Sophia, talking about relationships in English is not easy for me.
Oh, Jason, I understand that feeling completely. I think many of our listeners understand that too. Talking about your girlfriend or boyfriend in English can feel difficult, especially when you want to say the right things.
Yes, exactly. I wanted to tell my friends about her. I wanted to share nice things about our relationship, but I did not know how to express my feelings correctly in English. I felt a little stuck.
I am so glad you are sharing this, Jason, because that is actually our topic for today. We are talking about how to talk about your girlfriend in English. We are going to help everyone feel more confident when discussing their relationships.
That is a wonderful topic. It is so important because people always ask about relationships, right? Friends want to know about your girlfriend, family members ask questions, coworkers are curious. It is a very common conversation topic.
Yes, it is one of the most personal and common topics in everyday conversation. But before we talk more about this today, we have a small request for our wonderful listeners.
Oh, yes, everyone. If you enjoy our conversations and find them helpful, please click that like button. It is just one small click for you, but it helps us so much.
And please subscribe to English Chat, the podcast. We make new episodes every week to help you with your English learning. When you subscribe, you will not miss any of our helpful conversations.
And please share this episode with your friends. If you know someone who is learning English and wants to feel more confident talking about personal topics, send this to them. Let's help everyone learn together.
Yes, thank you so much, everyone. Okay, Jason, so you were at the coffee shop and your friend asked about your girlfriend. What happened next?
Well, I tried my best. I said some simple things like, she is very nice, she is kind. We have been together for 2 years. But I wanted to say more. I wanted to describe her personality better and talk about why I care about her. But the words did not come out easily.
I completely understand. When we talk about people we care about, we want to use the perfect words. But sometimes our English feels limited. It's like we know what we want to say in our heart, but we can't find the right English words.
Yes, that's exactly how it felt. My feelings were clear, but my English was not clear enough.
That is very normal, Jason. But here is the good news. Talking about your girlfriend gets easier with practice. It's like learning a new skill. The more you practice describing her and your relationship, the more natural it becomes.
A new skill. I like that comparison. So if I practice talking about my relationship, it will feel easier next time?
Yes, exactly. And here's another important thing to remember. When you talk about your girlfriend, you do not need fancy vocabulary or complicated sentences. Simple, honest words are the most beautiful. People care more about sincerity than about perfect grammar.
That makes me feel better. So I can use simple words like kind, funny, smart, caring, and that is okay?
Those words are perfect, Jason. They are clear, they are positive, and they show your feelings. That is what matters most. Let me give you some examples of simple ways to talk about your girlfriend.
Yes, please. I need examples.
Okay, you can start with basic descriptions. For example, my girlfriend is very kind and thoughtful. Or you can say, she always makes me laugh. She has a great sense of humor. These are simple sentences, but they paint a nice picture.
Right, I do not need to give a long speech, just a few simple sentences that show what she is like.
Exactly. You can also talk about how you met. People love hearing that story. You can say something like, "We met at work 2 years ago," or "We met through a mutual friend. We started talking and realized we had a lot in common."
That is helpful. The story of how we met is always interesting to people.
Yes, it is. And you can also talk about things you enjoy doing together. You can say, "We love going to the movies together," or "We enjoy cooking dinner on weekends," or "We like taking walks in the park." These details help people understand your relationship better.
I see. So I can talk about her personality, how we met, and what we enjoy doing together. Those are three good topics.
Exactly. Those three topics cover most conversations about relationships. Now, let me share something important. When you talk about your girlfriend, try to focus on positive things. Talk about what you appreciate about her, what makes her special, what you enjoy about being together.
Focus on positive things. That makes sense. Nobody wants to hear complaints about my girlfriend.
Right. Even if relationships have challenges sometimes, when you talk to friends or new people, keep it positive and respectful. You can say things like, "She is very supportive. She always encourages me to follow my dreams," or "She is patient with me when I am learning new things."
Those are beautiful things to say. It shows respect and appreciation.
Exactly. And here's another tip. If someone asks a question that feels too personal, it is okay to keep some things private. You do not have to share everything about your relationship. You can say, "That is a bit personal, but thank you for asking." Or you can say, "We prefer to keep some things private."
Oh, that is good to know. So I can set boundaries if I need to.
Yes, always. Your relationship is personal, and you decide what you want to share. Now, let me ask you something. What do you think is the hardest part about talking about your girlfriend in English?
I think the hardest part is expressing feelings. In my first language, I know exactly how to say I love her or I appreciate her. But in English, I sometimes feel limited. I don't know all the right words for emotions.
That is very honest, and many people feel the same way. But here's something beautiful. English has many simple ways to express love and appreciation. You do not need complicated poetry. You can say, "She means a lot to me," or "I really care about her," or "She makes me very happy." These simple phrases are powerful.
She means a lot to me. I like that phrase. It is simple but strong.
Yes, exactly. And you know what else? When you talk about someone you love, your tone and your smile say more than your words. People can feel your genuine feelings, even if your English is not perfect.
That is a nice thought. My feelings show through even if my grammar is not perfect.
Exactly. Now, I want to give you one more tip. It is okay to practice talking about your girlfriend at home. You can practice describing her to yourself, or you can practice with a trusted friend who understands you are learning English.
Practice at home first. That is smart. Then, when someone asks me in real life, I already have the words ready.
Exactly. You can even write down a few sentences about her. Write about her personality, how you met, what you love about her. Writing helps you organize your thoughts, and then speaking becomes easier.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to write a few sentences about my girlfriend this week.
Wonderful. And remember, every relationship is unique. Your relationship with your girlfriend is special in its own way. So do not compare your words to other people's words. Just speak from your heart using simple English.
Speak from my heart. That is the most important thing.
Yes, exactly. You know, Jason, I think we have talked about many helpful ideas today. Maybe we should remember the main points from our conversation.
Oh, yes, let's do that. It was such a helpful discussion. First, we talked about how talking about your girlfriend is very common. Friends ask questions, family members are curious. It's a normal conversation topic that comes up often.
Right. And we talked about using simple, honest words. You do not need fancy vocabulary or complicated sentences. Simple words like kind, funny, caring, and supportive are perfect for describing someone you love.
Exactly. And you gave me 3 good topics to talk about. I can talk about her personality, how we met, and what we enjoy doing together. Those are 3 good topics.
Exactly. And we talked about focusing on positive things. When you talk about your girlfriend, share what you appreciate about her and what makes her special. Keep it respectful and positive.
And I really liked the reminder that my feelings show through even if my English is not perfect. People can feel genuine emotion with simple words.
Exactly. And we talked about practicing at home. You can write a few sentences about your girlfriend or practice describing her to yourself. When you practice ahead of time, speaking feels more natural in real situations.
Perfect summary, Sophia. I think our listeners have so many good tools now. They can feel more confident when talking about their girlfriends or boyfriends in English.
I feel that too. And to everyone listening, please remember, your relationship is special. Do not be afraid to share your feelings using simple English. People appreciate honesty and sincerity more than perfect grammar.
That is such an important message. Be honest, be sincere, and speak from your heart.
Exactly. Now, before we say goodbye, please do not forget to like and subscribe to English Chat, the podcast, for more helpful lessons like this one. We create new episodes every week for you.
Yes, please subscribe. It really helps us continue making these episodes. And we have a question for you for the comment section. We would love to hear from you. Tell us, what is one thing you love about your girlfriend or boyfriend? Or if you're not in a relationship, what quality is most important to you and a partner?
Yes, we love reading your comments and learning about all of you. Your stories inspire us and help us create better content.
We really appreciate every single comment and every person who listens to our podcast.
Well, that's all for today, everyone. Thank you so much for listening and spending this time with us. We hope this episode helps you feel more comfortable talking about relationships in English.
Yes, remember to practice this week. Think about the people you care about and practice describing them in simple English. You're going to do great.
We believe in you. Keep learning, keep practicing, and keep sharing your beautiful feelings with the world.
See you in the next episode, everyone. Take care.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Goodbye.